right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we'll give our honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashir, Dash. We want to say double honor to our elders, like great apostles, great millstone, GMS. Rule well and teach well, being great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. We'll say peace and blessings to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, the great song on the button the bottom to my right.
Hey, the brother here, Allah.
All right, we just come with a little lunch live special, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, who give us the inspiration and motivation to do so. All right, before the evil times to come, as I like to say, to give those that have ears to hear and eyes to see, the proper protection, the hedge, the covering that's necessary to be needed. All right, in a time of trouble, which is this what? Knowledge, wisdom, and the understanding. All right, which is going to preserve you from the sad perils and the destruction of Babylon the Great. All right, and the brother got a beautiful article we're going to go into, dealing with Russia. All right, known as God and Magog in the scriptures. All right, they set forth, as you see, as it continue to be the revealing, all right, of the prophecy. You're going to see how these nations start to cleave unto the Russian, as you go into Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. All right, but the brother got like I say, he got an article. We're going to get straight into it. Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters be edified. While we lay the law down, man. You got it though, bro.
Hey, this article is from the news breakout, posted 8 hours ago. It says NATO's jets scramble as Russia launches massive aerial strike on Ukraine. And we know what it America what is a part of NATO, man.
Yep.
And it says NATO has scrambled its war plans after Russia launched a massive aerial bombardment close to Ukraine's border with Poland. And Poland is a part of NATO. It says Vladimir Putin's Tu-22 and Tu-95 strategic bombers pounded critical infrastructure facilities, and it says the latest airstrike on the country's hobbled energy grid. So they even taking what they energy grid, all type of forms of contact. It says the proximity of the strikes to Poland, which is part of NATO, forced the military alliance into a state of high alert. And that high alert is what? Them getting prepared for war.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This was all this leading up to, man. Yep.
Man, that's beautiful. You might want to, well, yeah, you go over that 2nd 15, but like Joel, the 3rd chapter, is a beautiful precept. To get this thing, cracking with prophecy, as in the Lord have said. But you got it though.
Okay, this 2nd Ezra 15:1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. And we know what prophecy means to what? To speak before, to say before, because hey, we're not a news reporter, but hey, we're spiritual forecasters, letting you know the things to come, man. The weather that's about to come, man.
And the thing was set before. You know what I'm saying? Like we read yesterday in Isaiah 46. Declaring the end from the beginning. Go ahead.
And it says it calls them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
And with that paper, what you have the Bible. All right, it's written in the scriptures, man. And the words are what? They are faithful and true. Why? Because we seeing these things continue to manifest itself in the earth. All the plans that the Most High have spoke of, we seeing the actions being played out on earth. That's why I said none of these prophets shall fail. None shall want her make. What you got though?
Verse 3, it says, fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
You got it.
And we know the incredulity of what goes into unbelief. And we know what 2/3 of our people here in America, they're unbelievers. They don't have faith. So when it's time for these nuclear missiles and America to be bombarded like they're doing over in Poland, 2/3 of our people are going to be caught off guard because they not listening to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. They're coming through his prophecy.
Yeah, they not getting the necessary warning to protect themselves. That's why I say a prudent man perceive the evil and hide himself. So if you are getting warning, then what? It's best for you to take heed to that warning.
Yes, sir.
Whether you don't see it or not. You know, you always supposed to still take cautious of what's being said unto you. That's in everyday life. You know, somebody tell you, hey, don't go around that corner doing this and that. You know, you're supposed to take heed to that, because that's the mercy from the Lord, allowing you to have a way to escape. When you being hard headed, you don't hearken, you don't listen, and you go around that corner, you get what you deserve. You know, so like you're saying, the mouthpiece of the Lord is the prophet, and warning and telling you before this day comes, because it's gonna come.
It's gonna come. Yeah. We seen it, man. You see articles on it. But going back to 2nd Ezra 15:3, it says, "Fear not the imagination against thee." Yeah, their thoughts. "Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee."
Right.
Verse 4, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness."
Woo!
That's what's gonna be the consequences of what? For them not hearken, which is the first commandment of all. Their unfaithfulness, and ultimately what is going to be the consequences for 2/3 of our people who didn't want to believe and hearken to the warning of the Lord's prophets, man. Okay, and it says in verse 5, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword." Okay, and that's twofold, because what we know that Esau, Edom, is the Lord's sword too, and what the thermonuclear missiles, man. Those are the Lord's swords. And it says famine, and what we know famine is also, it's twofold, because we have the famine of the word, which is the most important. You know what I'm saying? Because man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceed out the Heavenly Father's mouth, man. Okay, because they are faithful and true. And it says in death, okay, and destruction, and that's what we see coming, man. So, hey, what should we be doing? Hey, fearing the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Hawashah, man, because destruction is coming to this place, man. All right, hey, what was that? Last year, what? Benjamin Netanyahu, he had deemed the Operation Iron Sword going on over in that war, man. Then you still have what Russia-Ukraine war. Hey, it's all this is about to intensify, man, leading up to what? World War III, man. Okay, this man's kingdom is not going to stand, and it's all said and prophesied in the scriptures, man. Okay. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna give Matthew 24 and start at 3. Because it says, "And he sat upon the Mount of Olives. The disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?" Okay, what the end of Esau's world, his kingdom, his rulership, man. It says, "And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you." And that's what we gotta make sure to be circumspect, that no man deceive us, man, because we have people out here talking about the name of the Lord. It's not important. We shouldn't be making it a doctrine, but the Lord name is important, man. Okay, talking about there ain't gonna be no Jacob trouble. Yes, it is, man. Lying to the congregation like they ain't saying it. Hey, but guess what? We shouldn't be deceived. But it says in verse 5, "For many shall come in my name, saying, I am anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." And guess what? The article we was reading is just adding to what? To the rumors of wars. Okay, and it's about the end of what being the all the be all, World War III, man, where it's gonna be fighting with fuel of fire, as it speaks in Isaiah, man. And these things are vastly approaching, man. Okay, and these niggas right here crazy. I'm gonna get this in Isaiah 54. You already know the classic. This is Isaiah 54 in verse 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth in the coals." And what is a smith? A person that goes into making weaponry, like a blacksmith who makes swords, those daggers. Okay, but the Lord, he's created Esau, Edom, to ultimately what? To be his smith, to be their Dexter in the laboratory, as the brother in the bar always say. Hey, to create these weapons of indignation. Okay, And it says, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth a instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So what ultimately this the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has created what Esau Edom, okay, his sword to create swords, man. Okay, to create more instruments of death, man. And that ultimate instrument of death is going to be those thermonuclear missiles, man. That's going to be shot over here to the shores of America, man. And 2/3 of our people, okay, who didn't want to believe, who didn't want to hearken, and they're going to partake in their destruction. They're going to partake in the destruction that Esau Edom is about to partake in, man. Okay, because hey, this is the hopeful year that Elder Apostle Harv GMS deemed that what this is the hopeful year of our deliverance and the destruction and judgment of Esau Edom, man. Okay, so hey, next precept I want to get is in 2 Peter's. Yeah, this 2 Peter's. Like you. This 2 Peter's 3, and I started 10. Yeah, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. And what's that great noise coming from? From them thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay, it says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. How they gonna be melted, man? Okay, hey, when those warheads hit the shores of America, man, and they begin to be explode, hey, that fire, that concentrated fire, gonna be coming out of those missiles, man, and it's gonna, hey, burn you up, man, like the movie that Terminator with Sarah Connor. So it says, shall melt with fervent heat, and the melon shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So everything, man, is gonna be what ultimately burned up, man. Okay, disintegrated. Okay, eradicated, man. All right. In verse 11, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? And see, that's what we have to what do. Hey, check ourselves. What's the son? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And we have to check ourselves, man, because what the Lord, he's about to bring destruction to this place, and he's only doing two things when he's come. He's delivering his elect, okay, the 144,000, that 1/3 and numerous multitude consisting of you women, children, okay, and men. And what he's bringing destruction on 2/3 of his people, okay, here in the shores of America and the rest of these nations, man. So we should be checking our conduct, man, our actions, our behavior, and our attitude, okay, because these things are coming. Okay, so this is 2 Peter 3 and 12. It says, looking for. See, we should be looking for these things to come, man. Okay, not trying to stall it, okay, because we trying to be something on this side. Hell no, man. Hey, we want the kingdom, man. Okay. It says, looking for and hasting until the coming of the day of our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements melt with fervent heat. And see, and that's what's coming. And Peter, what he was reiterating it again, ultimately being a rhetorical question, because guess what? It's not gonna be a question that the elements are gonna burn with fervent heat. The Lord Yahweh Shai said he's gonna do it, so it's gonna happen, man. So verse 13, it says, nevertheless, we according to his promise, and that we is what his elect, okay, that believe, that have faith in his words. Shit. It says, look for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteous. And that's what's coming. That's what's coming, man, especially after World War III. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't gonna be no more war, man, in our kingdom, in our age. While the disciples was inquiring to our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, who the word only called Jesus Christ, about hey when the end of this world is going, how the end of this world is going to happen, man. How is Esau Edom kingdom going to be destroyed and when, man? Because hey, we're waiting patiently for our kingdom to be established, man. We're one day closer to the kingdom, man. Okay, so this is Zechariah, because I was thinking about that too while reading this. We mentioned that Sarah Connor, I believe it's
Like, yeah.
hey, this Zechariah 14:12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Yes, sir.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And how that's gonna happen from the thermonuclear missiles, man. When warheads hit this shore, and the impact from that mushroom cloud, man.
That's it, yeah, the radiation.
The radiation, man. It says the flesh shall consume away while they stand on their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Man, they'll get melted.
Yeah, melted. Come on, man. And guess what? Hey, you know how a candle begin to melt, you can see it after.
Yeah,
Oh, no. Hey, after Lord melt your ass, hey, it ain't gonna be no more you,
It's
man,
over with.
but dust.
That's what it said about Babylon. It's gonna be just dust and burning of smoke. Did you ever get that Joel, the 3rd chapter?
I get it real quick. Yep. This is Joel 3. Man, the top of this thing. But wait one, I can start it there.
Start at 1.
Okay. All right. This Joel 3:1. It says, "For behold, in those days, and in the time when I shall bring again the captivity
Yeah.
of Judah and Jerusalem,
Right.
I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat."
Yeah, and what is that?
Yep, the valley of the Lord's judgment, Yahweh Shaphat.
Right.
And it says, and will plead with them.
But where it's gonna be fought at? It's gonna be fought in the east. All right. It's gonna be fought in the east, man. Go ahead.
And will plead with them, therefore my people.
There you go. You say we just read how he gonna smite all the kingdoms that fought against Jerusalem. So that's how he gonna deal with our nation. It's gonna be by what? The thermonuclear missile, as he gonna put in the mind of them kings, all right, to set up the battle array. All right, it's gonna be a thing of they shooting out missiles to America, America shooting out missiles to Russia, China. It's like a Royal Rumble.
Right.
All right, but in the midst of that Royal Rumble, like you get the vision, Ezra's,
Right.
the 13th chapter, how he said in the midst of the fire, Yahweh shall crack them clouds.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Yahweh shall crack them clouds, and all they begin to fight against the one that cracked them clouds. When you go into the book of 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, give you more details. You know, talking about of World War III. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Joel 3:2. I will also gather all nations.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
But he gathered them by what? Most muster in the battle. He's setting the king's minds up to go against each other. You know what I'm saying? Bringing out certain false allegations. You know, Esau, he's setting up certain traps. You know what I'm saying? Certain doing certain gimmicks. Like you're saying, how Russia, invading Ukraine, but dealing with NATO too. It's just all a bunch of confusion, and they're gonna lead to war. You got a bunch of confusion in the room. Eventually, chaos gonna come out of that. But you got it.
It says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel,
Yeah.
whom they have scattered among the nations
Woo.
and part of my land.
Exactly. And who scattered the nation? Esau. But who had a help in that? The other nations.
Right.
They all had a help in us going to slavery and continue to be in their mindset. No other nation came and said, let them go. You know what I'm saying? Let them be free. But now all of a sudden, you got the Palestinians catching hell with them now. They got signs and shit talking about some, ride for this and protest for this, protest for that. They want us to help them protest against the evil that's been done unto them. But however they protest against the evil that was done unto us. You see the hypocrisy, man? You got it.
Jumping down to 9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
There you go.
Let all the men of war draw near and let them come up.
Woo!
Verse 10, it says, beat your plowshares into swords.
Yeah.
And your pruning hooks into spears.
And what they're going into, like all the money, the resources that you're getting, you know, from the city, the states, all right, they all putting it to their military. You know, you think about America, where's their money funded to? It's not America.
They just did
they just gave Ukraine how much?
About 100 mil. Israel 100 mil. They giving out. They like giving out other countries like Oprah. You get 100 million.
Yeah, and then here it is dealing with California and their fire. They gave them $750.
That $700 hitting like $10.
Exactly, $750 not gonna last you. It really won't last you a whole week. Due to gas,
Rent.
food, rent, anything. The shit high over here. But instead of them aiding America, it's like they're assisting the other countries. But you can see where the money going. It's going to military stocking, man. You know, it's going to the military, man. Because why? War is being prepared. You got it.
It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
Right.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
There you go. And them other nations all got nuclear capability, man. So what are they saying? They saying they are strong, man. Why? Because the Most High is gathering them together for what? For World War III. And it's being played out in their fashion. That's why those beautiful precepts you started out with, 2 Ezra 15:1. You know, as we continue to speak these things to the minds of the people, all right, guess what? It's going to come to pass. Because that was a vision that was set for the point of time. You know, you got it. That's it on that?
I get 2 Thessalonians. I end with this.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, this 2 Thessalonians 1, starting at verse 6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
And it's going to be by the way of the milk. See, this was going to end all the rulerships that's on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Because you got China, they ruling and they, you know what I'm saying, they division. You got NATO, you got the EU, you got America, you got Israel, you got Russia, you know what I'm saying? You got North Korea. They all got their own set, you know what I'm saying? They set kingdom, so to speak. But Yahweh Shai coming to put all that shit to an end. All right? You're talking about one world government. It's going to be a one world government. All right? But it's going to be by through who? Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. That's the new world order they're going to be set on earth, man. But it's going to happen by the way of thermonuclear missiles, man. All right? And then after the smoke clears, the elect come down and put them bitches in slavery, and it's on from there. This is what we get prepared for. All right? You got it.
Verse 7, and to you who are troubled, rest with us.
Yeah, those that are troubled, what? Troubled in the mind. Troubled in the flesh. Rest in the scriptures, man. Rest in Yahweh Shema Shah. Rest upon these precepts, meaning believe, have faith, trust. All right, trust in Yahweh Shema Shah. That these sayings that we are saying is faith and truth. You know, this is the time that we gotta really just come to, like, okay, I gotta put all my eggs in one basket. You can't be putting your eggs in different baskets. This ain't their time. All right, either you all in or what? You all out. You got it.
It says, when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. We were speaking about the chariots, going to the articles on the chariots, and the Lord, he's going to come back with the host of heaven.
Yeah.
So they had one glimpse of 30 chariots of the one chariot sight. Man, the clouds about to be filled with them soon.
That's
man.
it. That's it.
And it says in verse 8, in flaming fire, woo! In flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So right along with them thermonuclear missiles, them chariots, laser beams gonna be coming out of there, man. Like you say, mention what's the movie, Space Jam? They get the zap in their ass, turn them dust.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
It says in verse 9, last precept, it says, who shall be punished with an everlasting destruction.
There you go.
From the presence of the Lord and the glory of his power.
There you go. Because why is the everlasting punishment? Because Babylon the Great, which is America, will never ever rise again after this fall. Never ever rise again. When you go in Joel the 2nd chapter, it presented to be a desolate wilderness, man, after the missiles hit. You know, and that's what we patiently waiting on. Even when you go into 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, Peter saw that vision. That's why it say the heaven shall be dissolved, by fire. It's gonna melt with fervent heat. What is this speaking about? It's speaking about World War III. All right, and the mindset of the missiles hitting this place and burning this place up. So Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified. Once again, we give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakwadash. Double honor to our elders and peace and blessing the hope elect. Next time, Shalom, Baba Ball, hey Barak, man. All right, may the Lord continue to bless y'all day. All right.